our guest today.
And hello, everyone.
And today I am just alone as the host and the panel. I'm the whole panel today. And on our guest today is Keong. So say hi, Keong. Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, Keong, where
everyone.
are you now?
I'm at home.
Hey, where is that?
I'm in PJ in SS1, Kampung Tunku.
Oh, okay. Not far away. I'm in Pyramid, so just opposite the road there.
Okay.
Yeah. So how has the last couple of weeks been since the menu game?
Since the menu game, underperform, I would think. I think most of us are, getting a bit agitated with the performances lately.
Yeah.
And I think the game against Menu did us proud a bit. Turned up for the occasion. And beating them 1-0 was, I would say, credit to the team. They played very well.
Yeah, okay. So we'll get back to that. The 2 weeks since the menu game has been crazy because a lot of people like, wow, Everton can win against MU. So they're making so much noise about it. All my friends kachau me about the thing. And then suddenly we still 4 points away from the relegation zone, but not really safe lah. No, there's a very small gap only. 4 points is a small gap. And luckily for us, Norwich won against Burnley.
That's right.
That's right. That keeps us there. And did you watch the menu game?
Yeah, I did. I thought, overall, I think 1-0 was a good result. And I got this gut feeling that we will win that game because we have beaten them before at Goodison Park.
Yeah.
So I was up for it. I watched the whole game, and 1-0 was a good result.
I watched it, and I tell you, I jumping out of my seat. There's so many near chances. I was like, oh my god, edge of my seat. So it was very interesting game. But there were so many players who performed well. Right? Compared to the last time, we already target 1 or 2 players who didn't perform well. This game, a lot of players performed well. But for you, for you personally, who was the person that you thought was a standout player?
2 players came to mind. I thought Pickford did extremely well. I think he did some incredible saves. Then the other guy was Fabian Delph. I think he really played, I would say, beyond our expectation, I guess. We don't know what to expect from him, but on that particular game, I think he really controlled the midfield.
I agree. Very well controlled. Anybody else?
Anybody else? I think Michael Lenko, the Ukrainian defender, I think he did pretty well.
I agree. I thought he was fantastic on that day. He really kept the Man United midfield away from our goal area, but still there were a couple of scary times. But he has been tough in his tackles. He has been dangerous, and United had to be careful about him. I also thought that Iwobi was fantastic. He was running. He was passing. Impressive that they have picked up themselves after the poor performance before that. I cannot even say how bad we played against Burnley, but then against Man United, we actually came back, and I feel that they outperformed any expectation we had. But it keeps us at a place where we have to be at a winning position, and hopefully the next one. But we'll come to the next game after this. So we seem like a yo-yo team. we are up and down, up and down. Go win. But the thing up and down is not like win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. No. Win, lose, 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 draw, and then this kind of
Yeah.
thing. So we are not really that consistent. What do you feel about it? Why you think?
Yeah.
Why you think we are these things is happening to us?
I think one point came to mind. I think it was because of the inconsistency of the star players that we have. When our star players are not performing well, it actually affects the whole team. Let's take, for example, our striker, the DCL. When he came back from injury, still basically not playing well at all. He's although he's trying to find his form, but he just can't put the ball in the net.
Yeah, he looks slow. He looks tired.
Yeah, he looks a bit off pace, I would say.
Yeah, so that's why because
then,
he's maybe the off space, his timing is out now. So when the ball goes there, he's not there at the point.
Yeah, those players were coming back from injuries like Ducore and Fabian Delph. Although they are coming back to the midfield where we need basically good midfield players playing together.
Right.
But they are not seem to have basically gelled together.
Yeah,
they are missing passes and things like that.
Yeah. Can see that.
So so it he has not really playing as a team. Basically, he's not playing as a team.
I can
and also our defense. I don't know, our defense is also is extremely shaky.
Okay.
I think we need our big boy there, like Yeri Mina at the back, together with Keen. Then should be okay, lah.
Yeah.
I have my doubts on. I have my doubts on Godfrey and Holgate the whole season.
Yeah.
Both of them are central defenders.
Mina the other time he came back also got mistakes, also got few errors down there. So they haven't had enough time.
At least he can, when there's a free kick, he goes in and hopefully he scores from his his header. It gives you a chance to get a goal. Basically,
yeah, because everybody looking at you, you're so huge.
Yeah. Correct, exactly. But you don't get it from like Godfrey and and Holgate. It's just like they're sitting back and I'll just defend. You guys go up.
True.
Yeah.
So for me, I look at the performances, but I also look at something that it's not a physical thing. It's the heart, the heart of the first playing. Whether they are going all out 100%. When we played against Burnley, we don't see that.
Yeah.
We don't see that. We don't see them pushing forward. We don't have a person who's, I know we have a captain, but we don't have a person really captaining the team to say, look, let's go. We need this win, to push the other guys. I don't see that. So what do you think? Who's the person behind there that you think can step up and be like that person, push for the win?
Let me think who. We really need a leader in the team. Basically, that's something I feel that's really missing. Someone who actually does the call in the midfield area. When we had James Rodriguez, he was actually, moving the ball around everywhere, left, right, pushing up the players, go up again. A player like that, we are actually missing quality in midfield.
So you feel that Amis would be one person to rally the players and push them forward?
Yeah, someone, the one who's actually calling the shots. It has to come from the captain itself. Seamus Coleman have to play a part, to really rally the team.
Yeah, most of the time it's given to him. But let's say it's not Coleman, right? Let's say it's not Coleman. Who else you think in the team would be able to provide that kind of that kind of leadership. You see anybody who can do that?
I actually
Because
see one guy who could actually do it. Is
who's
Alan,
that?
the Brazilian guy.
I agree, but the other day
Uh,
when we didn't have him, when we had Delph inside, I saw Delph
yeah,
take the charge. Right, he
that's
was
right.
the one really moving people. You can see him shouting, but again, I'm not so sure because we don't see him that often. So whether he
Because
can do
those
it
two guys
again,
have the experience in midfield. You know, they are at that age of 30s already. They can tell the younger ones what to do. Basically,
hope.
you
Yeah,
know,
I
you know.
I think we should look for that, but I haven't seen really strong thing. It's either Alan is in, then Delph is out, and then Delph is in, Alan is out. But we don't see it where
You know, I
got two
don't
people
see
coming in
I don't
together.
see no, Ducore is a very good player, but he's not how to say commanding the midfield. You know,
Mm.
he goes up and down. He has a lot of energy, but he's not the one who's calling the shots. You know, pass the ball to
But
me, I'll pass to you. He's not the one. He's the one who's just, you know,
mm,
just keep on
I
going up and hoping that the ball comes to him and hopefully he scores. But you know, he's not the one to
yeah,
really control the game, basically.
I think you want to control a game is one thing, but to call the shots behind the scenes, and that means as the captaincy or leadership behind the team is to, when people are down, when you are down 1-0, the person has to step up and start talking to the rest of the team and say, come on, guys, we
Yeah.
have to do it. I don't see that part. That's the one I'm not seeing. I mean, they as a midfield player, you control midfield, you pass on and all that. But who's the person
Mm.
shouting at people? Getting them excited, getting them back
Yeah.
back to the lines to defend things like that. Somebody has to shout. Okay,
That
so
has that has co- that has to come from the captain. To me.
sometimes it's not always the captain. Like it should be a captain,
Yeah,
but
I
now
know.
they've
You know,
chosen
there's
somebody.
a hard
Yeah.
question to answer because definitely it's not coming from Richarlison. It's not coming from DCL. You
Mm.
know, the only second guy I can think of is actually Michael Keane. So you know,
Yeah,
but
but
he himself not playing well at all.
he's the one making the mistakes nowadays. He's the
Yeah,
one with the
exactly.
errors.
So, correct.
So
You know.
he used to be at one time quite steady, but right now his confidence is short. Every
Yeah,
time he
exactly.
wants
That's
to
why
hit the ball,
Pickford is
yeah,
so is so how to say, maybe upset
ex-
from his
I think
defenders not performing well at all.
he's exposed lah.
The four guys in front of him is not performing well at all. So
Yeah, very
you
exposed.
know,
He's left exposed, so that's why it's a
yeah,
problem.
you can see Pickford is being very vocal lately. You know, he's
Yeah,
you know
his post
too many
also.
balls. He's conceding too many goals already.
Yeah. What do you think about
Yeah,
Richarlison? He's I think he's like run a million miles every game. He has tackled. He has even his fouls that he's committed also. But it all shows that he has heart. He's trying to get things happening, but the ball not coming to him.
yeah,
Yeah, but I again the touch is slightly off, so I don't see the thing really happening. I don't know. All the rumors are coming around that he's leaving now. He's signing Man United looking for him now.
yeah,
Scary to hear. Because he's one player I don't think we should lose. Trust me. Some people say, "Oh, Richarlison should go," but to me, I don't think he should go. I think he'll stay. I think he's a very big asset to us, but we need to find the support.
yeah, exactly.
Hey, somebody who can score
Um,
goals like crazy for Brazil, and then you want to let him go. Scary. He's
yeah,
scoring.
exactly. You know,
Internationals, he's scoring. He's not saying he lost his touch, not scoring. But yeah, we have to find out some way to support lah. The channel must
yeah,
be open for
yeah,
him
I
to
totally
score.
agree with you because Richarlison is really important to us. You know, he
Yeah,
got the speed, he has the skill, he has the shots, you know, to score goals. Um, maybe other bigger teams would take him away. You know, like
mm.
Man United or Real Madrid or whoever.
That's the
You
scary
know,
part because
giving him a bigger platform to perform. You know,
yeah, yeah. I mean,
yeah. So
if it's business, somebody
yeah,
will take it. So our next game again is at home. So far, our away games has been horrible. our home games,
Mm.
I can't even say good because we're still losing a couple of home games. But our next home game is against Leicester. It's on the 21st of April. So coming up soon. It's just next week.
Yep. Yep. Hmm.
What do you think?
I
What
think
do you
that
think
game,
we should play?
yeah, we should play like how we played against Man United. Just give everything you guys they have, and just go for it. Go for the win. Whether it's 1-0, 2-0, whatever it is.
Mm.
I think the momentum, I think the confidence is there in the team. You know, Players are coming back from the injuries. I heard Mina is coming back as well, so that should be
We are
good
hoping
for the
that lah.
team.
Mm.
Yeah. So I think to me, most likely we'll get a win.
You are hoping for a win? You hoping for a
Yeah.
win?
No, I'm not hoping. I think we will win. Not hoping for.
Oh,
Not
wow.
hoping.
Confidence
We will
level
get the
very
win.
good.
We will get the 3 points. Yeah, we will get the 3 points.
Okay. I'm
Because I
looking
think
forward
Leicester
to
is a
it.
bit. I think Leicester is a bit tired because after playing in Europe, when it comes to Goodison, they have a tough time.
Mm. I'm really hoping that
Mm.
we learn from our mistakes. For example,
Yeah.
quite a few of the goals we have considered, the person, their forward is in our D box, almost unattended, but the winger takes it right to the edge, right to the back line, and cuts inside, and that guy is just standing there for an open goal. No, and Pickford is like, Pickford can't do anything about it because it's point blank. But we are
Mm.
letting that happen. My question is this: we have very good wingers who can take the ball up, but we are releasing early. We're not taking it to the line and then cut back. The only person I saw doing that earlier was at one point was Gray. He cut back in, but our forward is slightly off the timing, where the ball is crossing across and he's not reaching the point in time. Even Rondon almost got on the thing. So whenever they bring it to the end and cut it back, that's how we score goals. Seamus Coleman used to take it right to the right byline and then cut back in, and then we used to have people in the center like Cahill and all that, and those people could score goals. Right now, our central people are in the wrong position, so when they cut back in, they are not able to get at the end of the cross. That's what I see. I wish to see in the Leicester game that the guy push it to the back, cut back in for that goal. That's what I think will happen.
Mm. Yeah.
So they should change the shape of it a little bit.
Yeah.
They are
Exactly. I think Gray should.
hmm,
Yeah. I think Gray should start. Gray should start ahead of Anthony Gordon.
yeah.
Lately,
You
Anthony
see our
Anthony
guys.
Gordon is getting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are.
So
No,
Gray
I
on the
think
left. I will be on the right.
I don't actually. You know what I would say? I'm crazy, okay, but I would put Gray on the left, Richarlison and Anthony in the center.
Okay.
Don't even put DCL. Put Anthony as the
Mm.
front striker. He has taken
Oh.
more pot shots at goal than anything. Richarlison is the one. He probably put Richarlison in the 10 position and what do you call it? Gordon in the 9 position, and keep people because those two guys go into the box. They should be the focus people rather than DCL. That's what I'm thinking. I'm
Right.
hoping
So
Lampard plays it like that.
yeah. So this year will be our super sub.
I would think so.
He will come on
Keep
and
him
score the
in.
goal
Yeah,
and the winning
he
goal.
might. I actually
Yeah.
feel
I
that
don't
would
think
be
he's.
better.
I don't think he's really he's he's not really fit enough for the 90 minutes.
Yeah.
That's why I see in DCL. Maybe he's good for a really good 45 minutes, first half or second half.
Mm. I'm
And
sure
play
he'll
one
come back.
striker up front, like you say. Yeah.
I'm sure he'll come back to his normal, but I still feel Gordon should be left to really explore the whole front on there rather than just putting him behind
Mm.
and coming forward. Now you change Gordon and put Gray, but you don't put Gordon and Gray and then put Gordon in front. I have not seen that. So for
Right.
me, I hope Lampard does that and makes the change, and switches the game a little bit, because I think if we continue our normal game, we were lucky to win against Man U. Okay, we were lucky to win against Man U. It was a deflected shot. If you count on the tries, we did a lot of tries, but their defense, the Gea was quite good. Now, if we go against Leicester and we expect Leicester to be down, I think we are underestimating them. When you go into a game, you have to expect that these people are going to be able to score goals against you. So you have to put your best
Right.
event. You can't be like relax. Oh, it's our ground, and then you kena taruk.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You know,
So I think sometimes they
the
go
best 11.
overconfident.
Yeah, hopefully Lampard will do that. Put in the best 11. You know, and give it all they have against Leicester.
Mm.
You know,
It
eight
might
more
not
matches
be
to go.
it might not be the best 11 that by ranking. It might be the best 11 effectively against Leicester. There's a difference, you know. There are
Yeah,
certain players
yeah.
will play better against Leicester, even though they are not the
Mm.
top choice. But against Leicester, they perform higher. There is a difference in the way they
Yeah,
play. So hopefully, they switch something.
yeah. Mm.
Okay. So last question before we click off
Okay.
is, since you say you're very confident of the win, what do you think your prediction is?
I would go for a 3-0 win.
3-0. Wow.
3-0
That
win.
is hugely confident, my friend. Hugely confident.
Yeah. Richarlison will score. Hopefully DCL will score, and maybe I don't know who. Either I will be or Gray will score.
Okay. So if you say it like that, who's going to score the
Mm.
first goal?
I will say Richarlison.
Okay. That's one I agree. I cannot go to 3-0. I would put it as 2-1. I still think they have the
2-1.
chance to
Okay.
score, so I put it as 2-1 that we'll win. But I agree, Richarlison will score. He might even be 2. But
Okay.
they cannot hope on penalties. They have to go in. But if they put, let's say they put Richarlison, Gray, and Gordon in, I think Gordon will get 1 goal.
Mm.
If they put
Yep.
3 of them, I believe that Gordon has it in him to get his goal, and he'll come against Leicester. So that's what I won't say I'm confident in, but I'm really hoping so. Because
Yep.
unfortunately, the last few times I said they're going to win, all lost, you know. Against
Yeah,
Man U,
yeah.
I don't want to say win, we won. So
Yeah,
I
I was
scared to
I
make
was
predictions.
you know, I told my other friends who are Man U fans and even Liverpool fans, I said, no, we will win against Manchester United simply because we have beaten them before. When they come to Goodison, our
Yeah.
team will turn out and play.
Hey, we have
You
beaten
know,
Burnley before, but
they will
still,
give a good fight to Man U.
yeah.
You know, luckily we got a goal, we got that win, so it's good. It was a good win
Okay.
for us.
One last point. Did you see the video about Yerry Mina
Yeah, I did.
after the
I
menu
did.
game? You saw the heart that the guy had. He wasn't playing, but he met everybody in the tunnel, and he really was ecstatic about the win, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
For me, that guy was the 12th man. You know, always say the fans are the 12th person, right? This guy was the 12th
Yeah.
person, and the fans were number 13. That is the smangat we want to see, from our players.
Exactly. You
Play
know.
or don't play, the determination behind that to push the team forward, very good.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
You know, there's no other team like Everton, really. That's to me. There's no other team like Everton.
Yeah,
Your emotions will go up and down. You know.
there's no other team for me,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you, sometimes they test your patience.
Yeah. 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 I remember one season when we also was in the
Relegation
relegation.
zone. Yeah, fight.
Yeah, was under David Moyes. I can't remember what year was that.
Uh,
But we end up in 15 or something.
15th place.
15th
Yeah.
place. Yeah. So
Yeah.
with 8 more matches, that's Play
just
hard,
hope
we
we
play
don't go
well,
down.
and you know, don't lose too
Yeah.
many games after this lah.
We can't afford to.
We can't
cannot
afford to lose anymore. So 8 more matches. So let's give it our all, you know.
If we lose half of those matches, we are already considered inside the relegation zone. So we
Yeah.
cannot afford. We have to win at least 5 of those matches to bring us clear. And we have to hope that everybody else, also loses, you know. So it's a big ask.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Burnley has a new manager. I mean, they just sacked their the current, present manager.
Exactly. And you know, before Lampard came in, they were even talking about Sean Dyche coming in for us. And now he's the one getting kicked out.
He's the one got booted out. So yeah. I don't
Okay,
think
bro.
Watford and Norwich can get it out, can get out of it. So
you never know. So this is being crazy.
and you never know exactly. So
You know,
like
Kevin Campbell's time, it was that one game that saved us from relegation.
Yeah.
So like you say anybody else, the ball is round. It can happen to anybody. So we just hope that we can maintain the thing.
Exactly.
So Keong, thank you so much for joining us on this episode. I will
pleasure.
post it up as soon as it's available. But your points are very valid. We really love to have you on the show. So next time we have the thing, make sure I'll try to make sure all the panelists are here. Then we have a good discussion on another game. Hopefully after one that we win. All right.
Yep. Thank you for having me.
Ciao.
All right. Thanks a lot. Okay. Bye.